What's up, guys? Today we got another awesome unboxing. This is my first Mezco figure, and it is the Mezco 1/12 Predator. I do have high expectations for this figure, but I'm not going to be too nitpicky because that's not the kind of person I am. From what I've seen, he looks awesome, and from Mezco's previous products, they all look pretty great. I like how they are known for soft goods and stuff like that. That Conan looked so sick, and Death Dealer. But obviously I'm not going to pay resale for that because it's double, triple digits, and I just can't do that. But this is my first one, and I really enjoy Predator and Alien vs. Predator. I love that line of movies, so let's check them out and open them up a little bit. This is the artwork on the front of the box, looking very menacing. I can't tell if this is from a movie or not. I think it is. It looks familiar. Comes with a little plastic sleeve on top, and then if you turn it around, or here's the right side, that is a really cool photo. I think that's the figure, if I'm not mistaken, or that might just be the guy from the movies. Here's the figure. That is an action figure. Here's all his accessories. He does have a laser. He has a skeleton of someone he obviously killed. All these hands, the blades for his arm knife thing, some mouths for his face, and a stand and some necklaces. And here is the other side, and that looks pretty terrifying, not gonna lie. But yeah, let me slide this part off. There's the figure in the box. Looking pretty sick. I mean, he looks like he's wrapped up very well, so this is definitely secure and in a nice package. It looks like it comes with a lot of stuff, so that is really cool. But let's crack him out and see what he looks like. All right, so here's the figure out of the package, looking amazing. I do have the NECA Predators, and this guy is definitely different, and you know, in my personal opinion, I think he is way better. And hear me out, this is the reason why. The price point is obviously very high, but the amount of accessories and stuff you're getting is just amazing. First of all, this netting on him is soft goods, and second of all, the articulation is a lot better. And if you've had the NECA ones, you know what I mean. A lot of the times it's very stiff joints, and the head, like I guess this is his hair or tentacles or something, they're soft rubber, so it doesn't inhibit his articulation when looking around. It moves around very easily, and he can look down, kind of, and up very high. Look at that, that's great. And side to side with no struggle and no problem at all, so I like that a lot. Obviously this is a very expensive figure, usually about $100 retail, so I mean, it's good to have these things because if you're paying that much money, you should be getting that. But let's get a little zoom up on the awesome detail. The face is painted very well. The back of the figure looks great. There's no miss of painting at all. Look at I just love the metal on it. It looks worn down. It looks used. It looks like he has been using this armor. So let's go ahead and look at the accessories. He comes with another head that does have a light up feature. If you take the mask off, it does look creepy. You put in these batteries that are included, turn that back on, it lights up, which is super sick, and I didn't even know about that. So that is a super awesome, that is a super awesome plus that I am very happy about. And it's very easy to do. He comes with another, or not another, but a laser rifle This one does have a light up feature as well. If you take the back off here, I think it's like a clip. You take this back off. It's kind of hard to do. Turn the switch on. It's very tiny. Put that back on. It is a two-step process, but it's not that complicated. Slide that in there, and look at that. It is a laser rifle, so that's very nice of them to include that. It is very tedious, but little things like this I love, because it just, you know, makes you feel like you're getting your money's worth. And who would have thought of that, you know? Like, for a toy, you don't really see that too often. Someone said this is like a mini hot toy. I totally agree. I mean, look, the attention to detail is absolutely epic. Just the metal and everything on it, it just looks so real, and I love that. It comes with a skeleton that he probably ripped out of someone, an extra mouthpiece that you simply replace magnetically. And these magnets are strong, so don't expect it to fall off easy. Isn't that cool? Comes with some blades for his arm blade. Some long ones. And then some short ones, which I will be putting on in a second. Comes with a blast effect for his laser rifle. A few different hands, a pointing hand, a grabbing hand, an open palm hand. It looks like fists / grabbing hand, which is good because I do like fists. Our relaxed closed hand. A couple of necklaces for his kills, or hunting, I guess. It's more of a small little hunting. I don't know if it's trophies or whatever, but I mean, he is a predator, so that's his thing. And a spine. And then another clip that you can put on him that doesn't have the batteries in it, but you can open this little flap up and it reveals ammo that he uses, I think, or maybe small tools that he uses. But yeah, that one's really hard to open, so I suggest using something small and pointy like this to get it open. But let's go ahead and set him up a little bit, and then I'll show you guys what he looks like. Just want to show a close-up of the mask off head as well. Look at those mean, menacing eyes. This guy looks freaking epic, dude. But look at the skin, the mouth. Then the mouth open. This one's even way more scary. Imagine seeing this in front of your face. Yeah, that is terrifying. Spooky. So I just want to show you guys what he looks like with the lights on. He looks freaking epic. Yeah, I just like that so much. This is gonna look so good for toy photography. And also just look at that helmet, man. The metal just looks so awesome. He does have soft goods for the waist, so the movement seems very easy on the figure because the soft good helps him with his articulation and such. But yeah, that's with the lights on and everything. So he looks great. Putting the light on his back is actually very simple. You have this little section right here that you slide on to that little piece on his backpack, or on his back, so it becomes his backpack. But it's very easy to do, so don't worry about how it stays on. It stays on very snug and tight. It's not gonna fall off. But yeah, articulation wise, this is the fun part. This is gonna be you experiencing it with me for the first time. He looks down about that much. He looks up very high because of the hair being all rubbery. To the right, to the left, no problem. His shoulder goes up about that high. He does not have a butterfly joint in the shoulder, so his arm goes that far to the left, or yeah, to his left. It doesn't really go, it goes that far back. It has no problem rotating. The pad is connected to the neck, so it has no problem with the shoulder lifting up. On the other hand, this one is a little bit harder, but I wouldn't test my luck because I don't want to break it. It looks like there's a little wire connected to it, but it's not that sensitive. It actually feels very stiff, but you know, I would be careful because you don't want anything to break. This one goes up about that much. The elbows don't bend that far because it is a single jointed elbow. The hands move very flush and easy. You can turn them all the way around except for when the blade is in the hand. Also, putting these blades in is actually kind of tedious and hard, so be careful. You don't want them to break, but pretty much you just slide them in these little slits in this wrist, and you have longer ones that you can put in there as well. But yeah, just be careful. And they're sharp, so you don't want to poke yourself. The hands move forward and back and all around because it is on like a ball joint kind of thing. The legs go up about that high, if I can get them to go up. And then they go to the side about that much. Having this net around his body makes it easy for him to move around. There is articulation in the torso. It goes forward about a little bit and back a little bit. But I haven't played with him enough to know his limits. I don't really want to find out. You can turn about that much, turn about that much. I mean, it does have a net for his body, so I would be careful. You don't want that ripping on you. And then I already showed that, but his knee does bend about that far. I don't think it's double jointed. I think it's only or actually no, it is. Yep, there it is. Just trying to be careful. So yeah, just be careful. You don't want anything to break. And then the feet, I don't think they have forward and backward articulation. I can't really tell from this angle, but I know they can rotate. And yeah, it doesn't look like they have like rocker joints or anything. It's flat-footed, which is not a problem because, you know, this guy doesn't really do any crazy like movements like Spider-Man or anything from what I've seen in the movie. He's more like standing still. I mean, he's a big dude, standing in one position, maybe occasionally like hitting someone or swinging his arms around. So it's not like that is who he is as that kind of person. So I'm not really too concerned about it. Things I didn't notice that I just noticed now was he has this little flap right here that you can see his, I guess, little like computer thing on his arm, kind of like his Apple Watch for hunting, which is really cool. I don't think, yeah, there is no rotation in the forearms. It's just from the elbow joint, which is kind of cool because you can turn it. But yeah, so this guy is pretty awesome. I do like him so far. I am worried about the netting though. Some positions that I put him in, it scares me because I don't want the net to rip, and I can't really tell how it's attached. I can't tell if this is like a full body net that is just one big net attached, or if it's glued to the waist right here. So I don't really know what's going on, but from what I'm seeing, this guy's epic. When you put all this stuff on him, like his blades and his little bone trophy and his necklace, he just looks great when he comes together. The details are great. This is all the details, and I think you guys are gonna have a lot of fun with him. Is he better than the NECA one? I think so, but and by a long shot too. You're gonna get a lot more articulation. You're gonna have a lot more accessories to play around with. I mean, actually, NECA comes with a lot of accessories, so I take that back. but he's just a completely different figure. He lines up more with the 6-inch scale figures. So if you do more of that 6-inch scale like collecting like I do, he's gonna look great on your shelf. But he's just a completely different style from NECA. I guess look-wise, he looks very similar, but the way he feels is a lot different. This guy's great. I think I'd give him like an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5. He does have a little bit of areas that I am worried about, like you can't really turn his body too much because this whole net is attached to him and you don't want it breaking. Obviously the single jointed elbow, that is a little iffy, but I just love the way he looks. I love the detail on the skin, and I love the way he feels nice. The metal looks great on him, and I like the lights and the laser cannon light. Oh, did I show this too? Yeah, the laser blast effect. It just looks all good, and it's all gonna get used, and I love that. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this figure if you got him. And go check out my other videos on my channel. And thank you for taking the time to watch. So peace out, everyone.